Okay, Oscars. Not that surprising. I mean, Les Mis got 8, I believe 8. Could be 7, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm going with 8. But of course, it got nominated for Best Picture, Best Original Song for Suddenly, a lot of design stuff, and of course, Hugh and Anne. Anne's got it, and Anne's gonna win. But Hugh's got some tough competition. I want him to win, but I mean, Daniel Day-Lewis, Denzel Washington, who else? Bradley Cooper, Joaquin Phoenix. But Anne's got it in the back, although she's got some great competition. I mean, Sally Fields, Helen Hunt, Jackie Weaver, who I don't know, but I hear she's very good, and Amy Adams, of course. And then another packed category, even though no one's in it, and from Les Mis, supporting actor, I mean. Everyone who's in that category has won before. Philip Seymour Hoffman, Tommy Lee Jones, Christoph Waltz, Alan Arkin, and the man, Robert De Niro. But yeah, I'm very excited for this Oscar race. So let's talk some Broadway stuff. Well, I know they had said that they're bringing Aladdin to Broadway, and which they are, and they've announced that their special big new creative team member is Bob Crowley, who is some kind of designer. I don't know what he designs. I think he's costume and sets. I think he does it all. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. But he's gonna work on it. Alan Menken's writing 6 new songs apparently. And there are also now reports that they're trying to bring Hunchback of Notre Dame to Broadway, finally. They've been talking about it for years, like since right after Beauty and the Beast. But yeah, I'd like to see that happen. I mean, it's a great movie. That Disney went there. Disney, did that dark a piece. And it would translate to the stage beautifully, I feel. And apparently it didn't reel in. So what else there to talk about? Oh, the other place opened the other day with the wonderful Laurie Metcalf, who I hear is giving a tour de force performance and should be a shoo-in for the Tony. Good for her. I've always loved her. She's hilarious on Roseanne. Oh, now this is a little interesting. Cameron Mackintosh is mounting a production of Barnum in London, and to play Barnum, he got a very interesting choice, especially because it's in London. Christopher Fitzgerald. I love him, of course. I saw him as Bach, but I think, especially because they're doing it in London. I mean, I don't think he's done anything in London before, but I think he'll be an excellent Barnum. I'd actually love to see that. Alright, so now let's talk about some Drood-related news. Betsy Wolfe is unfortunately leaving. And while I'm on the subject of this, I never mentioned this in my review. Can I just say how, drop-dead beautiful Betsy Wolfe is? She's just, from the moment I saw her when she was in the audience before the show, I don't know why I didn't mention this. She is beautiful. Oh my god. God, I wish I was Edwin Drood. Well, of course I do wish I had Stephanie J. Block's voice, but that's another story. Yeah, but so anyway, she's unfortunately leaving, Betsy Wolfe, but she's being replaced by Erin Davie, who I also saw in Little Night Music. And she's very good. I've always liked her. But she's of course known for playing the young little Edie in Grey Gardens. Did she get a Tony nomination for that? I don't know. She may not have been ever Tony nominated. I don't know. I'll look that up eventually. Oh, Cotton Club Parade is coming to Broadway. They had done a concert of it. They had done a concert version of it last year. Then they did it again this year. And this year they had, in addition to Joshua Henry and Adrian Lennox, they also had Amber Riley from Glee. And I'd love to see her come to Broadway with that. I think she's excellent, and of course, she's underused now on Glee now that she's graduated. Or Glee, or as I like to call it now, the Leah Michelle show. Don't get me started on that. Uh, Anything else to talk about? Mary Poppins. Oh! Two things coming to Broadway. Two announced shows. Both of them are one-woman plays where the actress plays a historical character. Well, not historical, but a real-life person. One is a play about the Virgin Mary, and the Virgin Mother is going to be played by Fiona Shaw. Now, for those of you who don't know Fiona Shaw, she's most known to younger people for playing the aunts in the Harry Potter movie. She's the mean aunt who adopts Harry. But yeah, apparently she's an excellent stage actress. She's like done Antigone and all these great classic roles. And so she's coming to Broadway in that. I believe this is her return to Broadway. This isn't her Broadway debut. She may even have a Tony. But the other play that's coming to Broadway is a play called, I think it's called I'll Eat You Last, and it's written by John Logan, who wrote Red, and great playwright. And it's based on a famous Hollywood press agent named Sue Mengers. But apparently she's very good. She handled like all the big stars. And she's going to be played by, in her return to Broadway, Bette Midler. I am very excited about that. I love Bette Midler. I'm in the minority that loved her in Gypsy. I thought she was absolutely amazing in Gypsy, the TV movie. But I just love her in everything she's in. But I'm just very excited for her to be on Broadway. She just produced last year with, no, 2 years ago. Yeah, it was 2 years ago. Priscilla. But yeah, I think maybe I shouldn't have been as pessimistic. Maybe there's a glimmer of light for Broadway. We'll see how this spring season turns out. Of course, we can always hope for Matilda. I'm also very excited for Cinderella. They did some, they had a big press rehearsal the other day, and they sang 10 minutes ago. First of all, that's a beautiful song. I love that score, that Roger Hammerstein score. And I mean, that cast is absolutely fantastic. I mean, come on. Laura Osnes, Victoria Clark, Santino Fontana, Anne Harada, Marla Mendel, Peter Bartlett, and of course the wonderful Harriet Harris. Really, really fantastic cast, and I think that they sound fantastic, and they all seem like really excited. They all seem like ready for this, and of course Douglas Carter Bean has probably written a new book to it. But yeah, is there anything else? No, I think that's it for now. Alright. Goodbye.